If you're watching this video, you probably want to know how to handle the markets. What should you do? How should you invest? What are the things you need to be careful of so that you can ensure a return on your investment, or at least make sure you're not losing any money? Let's get into the action. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I want to cover a few points that's going to help you be more successful in the crypto markets, either in a bear market or in a thriving one. Let's talk about them right now, starting with number one. FOMO. Yeah, that's right, I said it. FOMO, fear of missing out, is one of the biggest reasons why so many small cap coins skyrocket all of a sudden just to come crashing right back down. Please do not invest because you're afraid of missing out on gains. That is the recipe for you to be disappointed. A lot of times you see things going up and you just want to pour your money right into it. Don't do that. Do your research, do your due diligence, find out the team, find out what's behind the coin, what can the coin actually do, other than just pouring your money into something that you know nothing about, that's, almost guaranteed to leave you disappointed. I don't want you to be disappointed. Honestly, that's the last thing I want for you, which is why I'm making this video, which brings me to point 1.5, I guess you can say. In addition to FOMO, something else I want to make sure you guys know about is FUD. FUD, yeah, I said it, FUD. It goes right along with FOMO, the fear, uncertainty, and doubt. I mean, the crypto markets are fairly new. Numbers are going to go up and they're going to come down, and it's up to all of us to make sure that we keep a level head and make decisions that are intelligent, that are well thought through. And I mean, if you're watching this video, that's what you're doing. You're prepping, you're getting ready now, which brings me to my point number 2. Set goals and diversify. That's right. Make sure that you know exactly what your expectations are before you go into it. So let's say you want to buy Bitcoin at $30,000. All right. I want to make sure that I see this coin go up to a certain amount, or I'm going to sell at a certain amount, or even I'm buying at a certain amount. Not only that, make sure you're not going all in one coin because somebody said so. Doge is fantastic. I love Doge myself, been with it for quite a while, way before Elon kind of started talking about it. But don't listen to one person and go all into something. That is not good for your portfolio. If that drops, well, you're all out. It's kind of like a game of poker, going all into something. Actually, no, even better, a game of roulette. You're gonna go all on, red 13. That might not be a very good idea. If you look at, how many coins are out there, picking one and saying that's gonna be it can sometimes be a little detrimental to your portfolio. With number 3, do not leverage or overextend yourself. Spend the money you can afford to lose. This is the biggest advice I can give anybody, I think. You don't want to be in a position where you're buying Bitcoin, you're buying Ethereum, you're buying whatever with somebody else's money. And all of a sudden that comes crashing down just like it did a couple of days ago, and you have to pay up and you don't have the funds. It's like, well, hon, we got to sell the house. Why? Well, because I heard some dude on YouTube and he told me to buy this and it failed. You never want to be in that position. So don't over leverage yourself. Don't overextend the capital that you think you have. Look at it as a possibility for amazing returns, but also the possibility of great loss. Talking about buying and selling, let's talk about dollar cost averaging. Dollar cost averaging is one of the best ways you can put your money into the market. You want to make sure that you're not just saying, all right, well, I like crypto now. I like what this guy had to say, and I'm going to go all in. I'm going to buy. I have $30,000 and I'm putting it all into this coin, this coin, this coin, this coin. Okay, that's great that you're getting into the market, you're getting into the action, but keep in mind that what if it dips? So the best way to actually get into the market is looking at dollar cost averaging. It's buying incremental amounts, buying smaller portions over a period of time to make sure that you are buying the dips and the peaks of the market. Otherwise, you could see so much fluctuation that you lose more money than you intended to. So keep that in mind, that you don't always know what's up and what's down at any point in time, because tomorrow isn't accounted for. Hold, H-O-D-L. That's right, hold. You want to make sure you know exactly how you're going to address your portfolio needs. Part of my portfolio, I need to retire, and hopefully it's not too far out. I'm probably not going to stop making videos just because I want to make sure I'm giving back to all of you. But Bitcoin is the way that I'm looking to retire. that is my long hold. And I've made a decision, I've set my goals, and I'm not letting go of it. Which means that if it drops to $29,000, well, happy day, I'll pick up some more. I'm not selling my Bitcoin. That is set aside for later on. I have a plan. I have a set goal associated with my Bitcoin. And doesn't matter what happens with the market. Doesn't matter if the market, plummets or if the market spikes. I'm gonna keep my Bitcoin earning interest. I'm gonna keep my Bitcoin being lent out so that I can earn passive income on that money and have a good nest egg to retire with. Number 7, take profits or ride the dip. Again, this always goes back to the setting of goals. Make sure that when you're buying, you know exactly when you want to take profits. All right, I'm gonna buy ADA at 170. If it hits 120, I'm gonna take out 10%. 20% of what I invested, 50%, whatever it is. I know a lot of people like to invest a certain amount, and as soon as they double their money, they pull their initial investments out. That's a good way to look at it. Again, it's a matter of making sure that you know what you're doing ahead of time before it happens. Or you can say, doesn't matter what's gonna happen with it, I'm gonna ride the dip through and through, which is in my case for Bitcoin. Number 8, stablecoins. Yeah, that's right, stablecoins to the rescue. If you decide to take profits, this is a very good way for you to do so. Let's say you have an expectation that a certain coin is gonna drop and you're ready to get out of it or pull some profits out. Well, take them in stablecoin. It's the easiest way for you to be able to have money available, ready to go to get back into the market. Which brings me to my next point. You wanna make sure you're seizing the opportunity. Opportunities everywhere. That's right. So if you have those stable coins, make sure that they're ready to go so that when you see a dip, when you see a coin that you like, when you see something that you think is at a discounted price, you can purchase it. I love having crypto. I love having a diverse portfolio. I need to get better at this. I need to have more stablecoin set aside, ready to go for, I don't want to call it a rainy day, but when the markets are down, it's the best time to buy. And unless you have more money set aside other than your investment portfolio, your regular money that you're investing, well, you're not gonna be able to buy in. Make sure you set some stablecoin aside. I need to get in the better practice of doing so, and I highly recommend all of you to do the same. Make sure you have that money available that's not being impacted by the market so that when the markets are down, you can take advantage of huge gains. Number 10, don't be emotional. Yes, do not act out of greed. Do not act out of panic. Make sure that the decisions you are making are calculated ones. As humans, we're not very good at, acting under pressure or doing things unexpectedly, especially if you're over leveraged. Talk about being emotional about money. If you're investing money you don't actually have, that is so difficult to do. So make sure you have a plan and you stick to it. Stick to your plan. How much did you buy? When do you plan on selling? When do you want to take profits? Whatever it is, make sure you stick to your plan. People don't make plans just because they are fun. Plans are not fun. Plans are worth having. Plans are enjoyable when everybody else is panicking. When everyone panic sells and you look at your plans and say, well, I'm not gonna do that because of X, Y, and Z. It brings comfort. It brings peace to a situation that might have been otherwise super stressful. So make sure you are not acting out of emotion, except for hitting that like button, subscribe, and hitting the bell for notifications, because I know your heart just full of joy right now listening to me. I love being able to help people and just show them that there is a safe or a stress-free way to invest in the crypto markets, because at the end of the day, you don't want this to consume your life. You don't want this to be something that you wake up and you're like, oh, where's my crypto at? I mean, can it get to that? Absolutely. Are there a lot of people that have made tons of money when it comes to crypto? Yes. Are you that next person? I hope so. But don't let it consume your life. If this video helped you in any way, if any of these points spoke to you, I'd love if you share it with somebody else. Maybe they might need to hear about not making decisions out of fear or out of emotion in general, may it be greed or whatever else. If something in this video helped you, go ahead and share with somebody that might benefit from it, or even on your social media platforms. It'd be a really big help for me. Thank you again, and I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. Take care.